Okay, so I will officially get started, and I've just hit record because I know a few people weren't actually able to make it now. So I am recording this, and we'll be sharing it with those who couldn't make it tonight at a later date. So welcome. And my name is Shari, Lyon, and I am the director and founder of NurtureHub, which is Australia's pregnancy, birth and baby network. The whole point behind this webinar is that I wanted to introduce this website to you as business owners, as practitioners who offer services to women and couples through their journey from, preconception, fertility, pregnancy, birth, breastfeeding, into parenthood, to share with you how you can advertise your business and really, make yourself known within the website so that your potential client can find you easily. So I'll just tell you, just a little bit about myself. So my name is Shari. My background is that I am actually a hypnobirthing practitioner. I have been teaching couples for around 3 years now, and built up a nice little business for myself in Gladstone in central Queensland, and teaching groups of couples, which I love. It's something that I'm so passionate about, and something that is so fulfilling to me, to be able to see the change in a couple, over a 12-hour course, and build up their confidence in their ability to birth, because, my personal fear of birth was huge. And by using the hypnobirthing techniques, I was able to achieve a really beautiful, positive experience. So I really wanted to pass that on to other couples, and I've been doing so now for about 3 years. But most of all, I am a mum. I'm a mum of 2, and this here is a recent photo of my son's 5th birthday. And look, I dressed up as Superwoman because I'm sure that there are a lot of you who have kids and you're trying to run your own business, and sometimes you do feel like you need to be a super mum, superwoman, super at everything that you do. So yeah, this is just a little bit of an introduction about me, and where I have come from. Now, when I started Belly to Birth, which is my my little business here in Gladstone, I was looking for ways to advertise myself and my services and my business. But of course, being that I am a small business, my budget was very small. So, I did kind of the obvious things. I did, created a Facebook business page, which now has around about nearly 1,600 followers. I've, joined Facebook groups, and, but Facebook has actually changed a lot since I've joined it. Now Facebook is being very selective of what, is seen on your page and who actually sees your posts unless you pay them. So, already I am actually doing Facebook advertising for my Belly to Birth business, and sometimes spending $30, even up to $100 on a Facebook ad, over 7 days to promote my business, so that people just see my post. With Facebook groups, I am a part of a lot of Facebook groups, but you don't want to be seen as spamming the Facebook groups with all of your, just your business advertising. So, people can get a little bit annoyed with that within the group. So that's something that I've become aware of as well. There are, the normal things like flyers, business cards, posts, posters that you can put around town, or, place in shops, or certain, practices and things like that, where you think that your target market is going to be and hopefully see it. Creating your own website. This is something that I've done through Wix. I didn't have a huge amount of money to be able to pay a web developer, so I did do it myself. And I have created what I think is a quite nice little website for myself, but I know that not everyone is that tech savvy. But again, it does cost money, and there is a monthly fee and, hosting and things like that. Another way that I was advertising and really kind of getting myself out there was through networking with local businesses and other practitioners. And this is something that I love doing. I'm a real social person. I really love to meet people face to face and be able to talk to them and say, how can I help you with your business? How can I help you with your business? And therefore, you promote me as well. So that's something that I did. And in some ways, this is where the Pregnancy, Birth and Baby Network really started for me, was just a really small local network where I had, a doula, a private midwife. I also had a yoga, teacher. There was, we had probably about 10 of us actually. And it actually was really great because we did all share each other's cards, and I put all of their cards in my parent packs, and we kind of created this real trusting network where my clients and my couples would trust who I would recommend to them, and then vice versa with the other practitioners. So it was a really beautiful way to actually grow our businesses and really support each other and supporting couples. And that's what I really loved about it. I also looked into local newspapers and magazines and newsletters, and I'm going to share with you what some of the quotes I got was with that very shortly. And other online directories. I've looked at Yellow Pages, and I've looked at local search directories, and even the natural therapies pages. And there were some of them that did not even have a category for childbirth services. There was the local search. I was looking into it, and they did not even have a category that I would consider myself to go under. So I'm like, well, why would I spend that money when there's not even a category that is promoting, to my direct target market? And then you can get into radio advertising, and then there's TV, and that just, blows the budget out for small businesses completely. Radio advertising for like a week, I think I was getting a quote for maybe $1,500. And I had not even looked into TV advertising, and probably never will. But these are just some of, the what I found with quotes on, local directories. Excuse me. Here in Central Queensland, there was the local directories, which is probably the most popular online directory and app, and they, were charging $500 plus, and they had packages up to over $1,000. They were the ones that didn't have any category that I felt I could go under with the business and service that I have. Other things like True Local, again, the categories, I'm not going to put myself under hair and beauty or even education and learning, really. It's just different. There's directory.com. They had so many different, categories, but again, there was not really many that I could find that I would want to go under. Then I started looking into like magazine advertising, and a local magazine here is called the Gladstone News Weekly. It's actually free for the community, but you have to pay to advertise. Obviously, that's how they make their money, and I totally respect that. But to get the front cover, it's $2,500 for one issue. Even for a quarter page, $450. So again, I was just really hesitant in going, well, is my target market actually reading this? So, I just wanted to share this with you, I guess, because I come from a place where I have a small business. I know that it's hard to kind of part with a massive amount of money when it comes to advertising, especially when it's not to your direct target market. Then you've got like online, the Gladstone News Weekly also had an online campaign as well. And again, like $70 per day. Again, it was not something that I considered like at the time I could afford. I'm I was willing to spend money to make money, and I have done that. I've done expos where I've spent hundreds of dollars and things like that. And I do Facebook advertising. But when I kind of created this small network, I really wanted to bring together practitioners and services and products and create something that we could have a website where it was an easy to navigate directory, and we could be found, but yet also support each other in supporting couples. So really create the feeling of a network, but then making it really accessible to the public to be able to, to be able to make it accessible to mums and dads to be able to find us easily. So that's where my vision of Nurture Hub came from. I wanted to create a website that's easy to navigate for both business owners, mums and dads, a website that has advanced search options. And I'm going to show you this very shortly. So I'm going to just pop over to and show you the actual website. But I really want, for my vision for Nurture Hub is to really grow it, to be a national network and to grow the website. This directory is really just the first stage of what I want to create for all of us. And the first stage is that directory, and then rolling out more functionalities in regards to a back end for all of us to connect with one another as businesses and create forums and even have like a mastermind group, and again support each other in our businesses as well, and helping ourselves grow, so that our potential clients, those mums and dads who might not know that we can help them, can find us easily. And even just really going as far as even creating future networking events. So, but that's kind of a bit down the track. This is the launch. So now I'm just going to quickly pop over and I'm going to show you the actual website and show you how to create a listing. So just bear with me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so for those of you who haven't had a chance to go over to the website yet, this is NurtureHub.com.au. Now you'll see that this is the home page. So straight up, whoever comes to this website knows that it's a directory, because it's asking them, what are you looking for? What services are you looking for? Who would you like, or who do you need to help you, or how, what conditions do you have that you need, help with? And that's what I really love about what I've created with this website, is the actual search functions. It didn't kind of come straight off that it was being created this way. It was kind of being developed, and it actually came down to a conversation that I had with my cousin, and she was telling me how her sister, so my other cousin, who had a little boy, had colic and reflux. And I mentioned to her, and I said, has she thought about maybe taking him to a chiropractor? And my cousin said, no, I didn't even know that a chiropractor could help out with that. And I got off the phone to her, and it just really got me thinking that not everyone knows who exactly can help them. So I contacted my mentor, project manager, who's been developing this website, and I said, is there a way that we can create a search functionality where people can search, mums and dads can search as per their needs, as per their conditions, as per, the problem that they might be facing during this time, because not everyone knows who can help them. And so what we've been able to do is, within you creating a listing, is create the search functionality where you can create tags. So tags are a particular word that you can put within your listing, and then who, your target market is your mums, the dads. If they have a particular problem, they can, if they put that word in and you have tagged that in your listing, then you will be found. And so what I mean by this is that, are you someone that could help a baby with colic? Are you an infant massage therapist? Are you a chiropractor? Are you, or are you someone that could help a mum with pelvic pain or gastritis, or, recovering from childbirth, or, just support? These are the kinds of keywords that you can create and put into your listing. So how do you create a listing? Well, as you can see here, these are all businesses who have already claimed or created a listing for themselves. So you can see here that they've got their own cover photo and their details here. And by clicking in, you'll be able to see, let's use North Brisbane Hypnobirthing as an example. So by clicking in, you'll be able to see or what North Brisbane Hypnobirthing has put in. So this particular listing, so we've got about, so Samantha is the director of North Brisbane Hypnobirthing. So she's given us some details about herself. Now, when you are filling out this section, you want to try and make it, put as much information as you can in, and use keywords as well. Things like pregnancy, birth, baby, breastfeeding. All of these keywords are what are going to be found by Google, and which is also going to then help the website in its popularity when women or couples search and through Google and they're looking for someone in particular. So you can see Sam has put some pictures up as well, so different pictures of herself. And I think it's great to have photos of yourself too, because you create, when this is your chance to create that connection with someone without actually meeting them. And I think in this industry that we are in this niche market that we are in, there is very much a need for women to want to connect and to want to know who you are and what you're passionate about and what you can offer them. And they will be able to relate to you and then, want to then contact you to further, to get services from you, or to use you into helping them with what their needs are. So this is what a listing looks like. Okay, now how do you create a listing? So I'm going to go back to the home page. Now, for many of you, I may have even created a listing already for you. So before you actually go and create a brand new listing, just take a minute and actually have a search. Search for your business within the location that you are and see if I've already created a listing for you, because I did create a listing for, we did create a listing for around about 1,700 businesses, as I did have a database being made. I had, we looked for businesses like you, for those, through other means of, searches, Facebook and Googling and things like that. And for those that were obvious that provided services, we have made a listing on your behalf. However, if you can't find your business, that is absolutely fine. It's really easy. Scrolling down through the home page, you'll see the membership options that are available, which I'll go through in detail shortly. But why not take up the free year? So by clicking Get Started Now, it will then take you through confirming which package you would like. So at the moment, I am offering 1 year free listing for nothing. So the reason why I've wanted to offer this to you is because I want to give this website the chance and really over the next 12 months, really, build it up, especially in Google as well, and getting as many businesses as I can in listing with us, so we can make this website the most popular pregnancy, birth and baby search engine that you can find within Australia online. So by clicking through, this is where it'll come to, where you put in your qualifications and credentials, all of your information. This is really where, take the time, don't just take a couple of minutes, really take the time to fill this information out as much as possible, because this is what is going to help you to promote your business and create that connection with someone that you may not have if you didn't fill it out properly. So I've tried to think of everything in regards to what women and couples would like to know about you before choosing you as someone that can help them. So your qualifications and credentials, areas serviced. That was I found when I was had quite a few people registering for a listing that you might travel, and that you're not just within the one area. So this is where you can put the different areas that you might service. Do you have health fund rebates? People are looking for this these days, and I understand that. Are you associated with any, are you a part of any professional associations? Again, it's creating, by putting this information in, you're creating details for your potential client to gain trust and say, okay, this person is affiliated with someone that I trust as well. Entering the name of your organization. You can put your personal name if you are a solo practitioner, or this is your business name. Putting in your location. So in the search capabilities as well, people can actually click on the little GPS sign, and it will automatically pick up where they are, as long as they've got their GPS turned on their phone or through their computer, and then it will search the businesses from exactly where they are. So this, if you're able to put in a place or a location of where you work out of, then that's great. If not, then just put a suburb or an area. Contact email, your listing region, so that's Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria. Listing type, so this is where this, first of all, is one of the main sections, I guess, that, okay, so we're kind of trying to break it up. We didn't want to have too many types, and we didn't want to have too many categories, just because it can get confusing for people. So I tried to really kind of narrow it down. So choosing what listing type you think you come under, and then you'll see categories. Like I said, I've tried not to overload it. Like when you look at other directories, for example, like natural therapies pages, there are so many different categories, and again, not everyone knows who can help them. So by keeping it quite basic, and if you find that there's a category that you don't feel that you come under, please feel free to contact me. This is just the first, we're just launching, so I really would appreciate any feedback that any of you have in regards to the website. If you'd like to see a category added, then please contact me, and if I find that it's quite a popular request, then I can do that. But just remember that you can also put a category in as one of your tags. So this is where we fill out our tags, each tag with a comma. So if you're able to help, or if you help or support women for home birth or fertility, natural fertility, these are the kind of tags that you'll want to put in. Conditions treated. So this is another way that couples can, women can search for you. Can you help them with mastitis? Can you help them with incontinence or morning sickness, or their baby with reflux? These are the kinds of conditions that you would put in, that you have, you can help women or babies or couples through that time. Now, it is optional. You can put hours of operation. Use this functionality as well with uploading your logo and uploading your logo and a cover image, and create a gallery of images for yourself. This is your profile, your listing, to be able to sell yourself to people who find you through through the directory. This is where also to fill out as much as possible in the descriptions, remembering keywords that you think are going to help with, again, search capabilities for your potential client to find you. And going through and look, if you have an Instagram account, find out what it is, get the URL, put it in. Same with LinkedIn, Google+, Twitter, Facebook. It's just another way to promote your business. And, so many people are on social media these days that if they come to this and they might go, okay, cool, I'll go over and like Belly to Birth's Facebook page, and that way I can then see her post from there. So that is it. I hope it's quite easy how to create a listing for yourself. You then go through, if you've chosen the 1 year free, it'll then confirm your order, but of course nothing, we don't ask for your details because we're not charging you anything. And then after 12 months, you will get an email asking if you would like to retain your list or keep your listing, and therefore that's when you'll be offered the rate at that time. So now, after you've created a listing, what you can do is actually you can go in anytime by logging in. I'm already logged in, but you'll see if you go to the homepage normally, you will see a login section here. You will also be sent an email with a link to the website and a password for your login as well. Now, by clicking on Edit Listings, I'll be able to see the listings that I have. Now, if you have two different sides to your business, or even if you have two different businesses, you can actually create another listing and have more than one listing on the site. When you do that, what I recommend that you do, or the way to do it, is make sure that you're logged in, head back to the home page and go through the normal process like I just showed you. Please note though that come the end of the 12 months, that you are charged as per listing. Now, other ways, you can edit your account with changing your password as well. So you are sent a generic password, and this is where you would change it if you need and want to. So I'm just going to go back to the homepage, and I'm just going to show you, I guess, some of the searches that you're able to do. So people can actually browse as per category if they wish. However, I want to show you by testing out some of the tags how they work. So, for example, I'm just going to put in fear of birth, okay, because this is, I believe, what I help women, move through any fears that they might have to prepare for a positive birth. So I've created this as one of my tags. Let's see if any other business has created it as one of their tags. Okay, perfect. So we have 6 people who have all tagged that they can help women with a fear of birth. And there I am at the bottom. So your potential client can search this way. They can then add in their location. And as you can see, this little orange button is like the GPS. So it'll pick up automatically where I am. And that's close enough. And then it'll refine the search. And here I am here. So this is my listing, my own personal listing for Belly to Birth, which is my childbirth education business. And so you can see I have a beautiful cover photo. I've put my logo in, very brief description here about myself. I've got all of my social media, which all link. So you click on it and it'll take you to my Facebook page. This is my about page. So I've tried to be really conscious of the words that I'm using. You'll see that I've used pregnancy, birth. You'll also You'll also see, about the techniques that I can help with: breathing, relaxation, visualization, self-hypnosis. So these are all words also that get picked up by Google. And by you as the business coming in, claiming, creating a listing and filling out your listing to the best potential that it has, this is what's also going to help build the popularity of the website up, like I said. So this is why I wanted to do this webinar, to just kind of express to you that it's through all of us coming on and creating and editing our listings with keywords that over time, hopefully within the next 12 months, we can really, push NurtureHub.com.au up to the top of Google search because of the amount of content that we have. If I can get the 1,600 businesses that I've got loaded on all filling out their profile and their listings, then we all are really helping each other to promote this website. You'll see here I've got my conditions, the conditions that I feel I can help treat. So fear of birth, relaxation for birth, reduce anxiety. I've got my own photo gallery there, and I've got a YouTube as well. So, and there is actually a section that you can get past clients to actually come and leave a review for you. Now, please know that all reviews do require approval. So if anything comes up that, could be someone that's trying to be malicious, then don't worry. I see that, and I will contact you, and I won't approve anything that is I see to be malicious. So that's another thing. Ask your past clients to come on and leave a review for you so that your potential clients can then read that testimony as well, building that trust. So basically, that's the website in a nutshell. I believe it's really easy to navigate. Personally, again, you can search for a particular business, or you can search under categories, or for someone searching for what their needs are. This is what I'm really hoping is what's going to help really promote this website to women and couples, that this website has a unique search functionality. And I really hope that all of you take advantage of this. This is something that I've been working on this for, it's been about a 12-month process, and it's so beautiful to actually see it in front of me now and see the potential and see businesses joining up and filling out their profiles. And, I really thank all of you too for taking the time tonight to actually be a part of this webinar, so I can share with you this passion that I have to really help support you in advertising your business and supporting each other in supporting women. So I'm just going to go back now to my slideshow. Just a minute. Okay. So I hope that I've explained, or you've been able to get a bit of a glimpse of the website. Please feel free to go and have a bit of a play around. Have a look around. Have a look at other people's profiles. See what they have put in. See the tags that they have made as well. And then, if you decide that this is a way that you would like to advertise your business, then I am offering 12 months free for all new listings or all new claimed listings. But I also, even after that 12 months is up, I still want to really stress that I want to keep this and make it a really affordable way for you to advertise your business to your direct target market. And it will only be $99 a year from there. For me, looking back on the other directories that I search for who are asking 500 plus, natural therapies is, $250 plus, I think, a year. Look, this is something that I want for all of us to be able to advertise our business in an affordable way. And that's why I am offering now even a special offer where you can get a 3-year listing for the price of one. 3 years of advertising for only $99. I have spent more on a Facebook ad that I have got nothing from for that. That's only $33 a year. Like, I think that's amazing value. And by you investing in this website and in yourself and in, you know, advertising your business, you're going to then help me to be able to grow this website more for all of us. And what I mean by that is I do have plans, like I said at the start of this webinar, that I want to build a back end where we can network with one another. So why not take up this offer? 3 for the price of 1, I think is an amazing deal. Or you can get 5 years for the price of 2. That's only $198, which still I think is amazing. I think that $198 for the price of, you know, for 5 years of advertising, I think that's pretty good value. So look, I just thank you so much. Look, are there any questions or suggestions or any comments from any of you who are attending tonight? Please, there is, you should be able to see that there is a question and answer box. I do have it open. If you do have any questions or suggestions that you'd like to maybe see with the website or any comments, then please, please feel free. So I've got a question from Tennille. How do we sign up and get a login? Do we just email you? So Tennille, as you go through the process of creating a new listing, you will actually be sent login details with a password. If you've already done that and you haven't, please be sure to check your spam or junk email. Also, if you haven't, please do contact me, and I can arrange and fix that for you. So basically then once you get that login, anytime that you want to amend or edit your listing, you can just go back to the site, click login, put in your username and then your password, and it'll take you to your profile, and from there you can then edit your listing. Also, sorry, one other thing that I didn't actually mention was the sale prices that I've got on at the moment are only valid to the end of this month, so are only valid till the 31st of August. So if you do have any businesses or even within your own network, your local network, please feel free to share this. This is available to anyone who wants to sign up until the end of August. Okay, so Melissa asks, if I've already purchased 1 year free, how do I upgrade my account? Melissa, there is a way to do it. I'm pretty sure if you can I get back to you on that one? That's a very good question. I can definitely get back to you on that one, Melissa. I'm sorry. Nicole asks, what are the prices going to be after the end of the month? So the prices are going to basically after the 1 year free offer has been up, any new user will be offered 3 months free, and then from there it will be $99 a year. And that's it. There's no, different levels of listings at the moment. There's no, they're all the same kind of listing right now, and it'll be $99 flat. And that's what I want to keep it at. Sorry, Nicole just said I just cut out. So it'll be $99 a year, but for anyone who doesn't join up by the end of August, you'll get the first 3 months free as a trial, and then it'll be $99 from there. Okay, so is there any more questions? Awesome. Well, if anyone does have any questions moving forward, once you've gone in and had a bit of a chance to have a look at the website, again, please feel free to contact me. You can email me directly at Shari at NurtureHub.com.au, or even hello at NurtureHub.com.au. Yeah, I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to your comments. I'd love to hear what you think about the site, about the functionality. This is kind of my newest baby, and we are in the birthing stage. So, sometimes things can happen and you might need to make decisions or but yeah, so please, I would love your feedback. Yes, this webinar, Wayne, this webinar is being recorded. So you will be able to listen back to it. I will actually send everyone who registered the copy of the recording. So thanks for your question, Wayne. Okay, Tanil, thanks. Yeah, please email me directly if you have any questions about login. We're still, like I said, we're still kind of working through, a few some teething problems with the site, so it's to be expected. But I have a great project manager who's really on top of things. So anything that comes up, if you notice anything isn't working, please comment. So please email me, and we do endeavour to get it fixed straight away. So beautiful. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining tonight. I really appreciate your time, and please, I'd love for you to, like I said, talk to your own network about Nurture Hub. Share with them the offer that I'm doing. Free 12-month listing. You can't really go wrong. So thanks a lot, everyone, for your time. I hope you all have a fantastic night. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you join Nurture Hub. All right, everyone. Good night.